think fucking fuck last video. So it's 4 in the fucking morning now. So that means I'm probably gonna get a grand total of 5 hours before I have to wake up, pack, and wash my fucking ass. So that's gonna be fun. Although I think technically I could take a shower now. But then I had to wait up until my fucking hair dries, or else my pillows get all wet, and that'd fucking be weird and gross. Anyway, it's fucking. So, fucking Sykes game. So, it's funny because this game is kind of parallels CJ's game in that Rasputin and Rob's characters in both respective games are they kind of have similar goals. I mean, not similar goals. They have similar methodology. Like they're big proponents of education, big proponents of wealth equality, big proponents of free healthcare, that kind of stuff. But like where Rob is doing it for evil purposes, Rasputin is like generally doing it because he thinks it's the right thing to do and he wants to help people. So basically, I can't remember if I talked about this in the last update, but Brianna Moloch, Ike Halen's character, and I have basically gotten together and have set up a little group within the group because we're like, you know what? We could do a better job of running Skullport than fucking Reynolds or anybody else could do. So we decided to do this, and our first step in this was taking down the Assassin's Guild because we wanted to get the Thieves Guilds on our side before we make any overt moves. Have the underworld in our pocket. So we find out where the Thieves Guild is, and we paint it to the party as like, oh hey, this, let's do it. This is totally good. I mean, who wants assassins in their fucking city? Nobody. So we get down there, and we managed to get through the first Guardian, which I can't remember what it was, but Lundy fucking ripped through it. Um, we managed to crack into the Thieves Guild, and we actually get fucking lucky because the first fucking person we run into is the leader of the Thieves Guild. It also just so happens that it is also a giant 30-foot long snake devil. So this battle was gruesome. Jillian almost died. She almost went the way of fucking Syrian's horse. Fucking Queenie fucking got knocked the fuck out. I almost got knocked the fuck out, but thankfully I have the fucking vampire and the ability to cast dimensional doors, so I was like, fuck this shit. So it pretty much came down between Kalen's Lundy and Darth, and they managed to down it. We fucking parade its body through the fucking streets. Also, at the same time, Brianna's ninjas and her Medusa were taking care of the rest of the Assassin's Guild. So we've completely wiped out the Scaled Mantis, the Assassin's Guild. So after we finish this, we get word that from Gillicard that Queenie has just inherited some of his land since she's going to be spending a lot of time with his daughter. He figured like here's a dowry. So it just so happens that Queenie's land is on the border of that area where the giants were having all the troubles and shit. So we decided to go up and kill two birds with one fucking stone. So, on our way up there, though, we have a little run in with a half fiend black dragon who Kalen's actually manages to make some deals with. I'm not gonna fucking blow up his spot because he doesn't want the rest of the party to know what he did, but like I figured it out right away with the type of character class he is and the type of fucking shit he wants to do with that character. So suffice to say, the dragon was very pleased with him and did some magic hawk him and fucking turned him into a half dragon. So now Kalen's is a fucking Rakoska blooded tieflin fucking half dragon. So we get up to the town and we find out the dude who's been amassing the giant armies wants this land. So we're like, oh hell no. So we decide the best course of action is to go get the unaligned fire giants on our side. Because those were pretty much like the strongest group of militant giants that he hadn't already put under his banner. So we start hitting up there. And we run into one of the worst fucking possible things you could ever run into in D&D, Pathfinder, whatever. A Lemure. Now, a Lemure is basically... They're primitive... They're basically... They are to dragons what Neanderthals are to humans. They're basically these weird, primitive offshoot of dragon who are very heavily connected to the world of the Fae. So these dragons, like, they don't have a lot of magical abilities, if any. Like, they don't have the usual spell-like abilities that most dragons have. They do have the fire breath, the breath weapons most dragons have. They can fly, even though most of them don't have wings. So we run into a crag lemur and a bunch of frost giants. The frost giants were the easy part because we pretty much just knocked those fucking idiots off the fucking cliff. The lemur, he was more of a challenge. Thankfully, though, Lundy decided to be a big damn hero, and thankfully I cast Fly on him, so he managed to keep it a fair distance away from the party. Oh, it still fucking hurt the rest of the party because, you know, it has like a fucking 200-foot long line fucking of magma it can fucking shoot out of its fucking mouth. But Lundy and Necton managed to fucking put the goddamn hurt on this, and I think fucking I think Darth helped too. Yeah, Darth helped too because Darth and Lundy were the ones who got the killing blow on it because they managed to knock it out of the sky and it fell down a cliff and they jumped down and Lundy basically bashed its fucking skull in with his cold iron knuckles and fucking Syrian stabbed it to fucking death. They both got hit with the curse. Thankfully, though, we had Anna there. She got teleported in to help Lundy not fucking die. So, she removed the curse. After this, Kalen's had one of the frost giants basically following him around, which turned out to be a bad thing because we ran into a group of fire giants who fucking hate frost giants. So after that bit of a kerfuffle, we managed to get them to take us back to their fortress, where Queenie fucking diplomacies her fucking ass off and manages to get the fire giants on our side because, you know, she's basically like, look, we don't want to control you. We know you're a proud, noble warrior race, but these other giants, they have allowed themselves to be kowtowed by a puny fucking human. Like, not even one of me. I'm a fucking drought. Like, look, we can understand some giants being taken over by the drought, because we're better than, most of you. But not you. So the fire giants get on our side. And it should be noted that the fire giants have 2 fucking red dragons. So we get to fucking Dickwad's town. And he's like, meh. If you fucking unwillingly have sex with me, I won't kill you. And it's like, fucking eat a bag of dicks. So he sends one of his frost giants up to fucking hit us. It gets obliterated by 2 fucking red dragons flying below the fucking tree line. And then the fucking fire giants come out and begin the slaughter. So, long story short, we win the battle. We end up finding dude beneath a pile of ogres. So we go into town, we burn down the ogre rape house, and we fucking... Queenie shoots him in the dick, and then we kick him for a bit, and we all laugh at him, and then Queenie fucking, shoots him between the eyes and kills him. So that happened. So when we get back, this is where shit's gonna get a little convoluted. Because when we get back, Vasir is busy setting up a new dojo, which is when Blythe of the Revenge Society decides it's a good idea to attack him. And this is seriously when the Revenge Society is starting to turn into fucking Team Rocket. Because, like, they come in and they wreck fucking shit up. But they fucking get their asses handed to them because, again, they attacked the fucking Church of Ilmator. And if there's one thing you fucking don't do in a campaign setting that is even vaguely, fucking remotely fucking resembling the Forgotten Realms, you do not fucking attack the Church of Ilmator. Because the other fucking good aligned churches are like, no. So basically, right before they're getting ready to strike their killing blow, I fucking teleport in with basically every fucking good aligned high priest in the fucking city, as well as some of the neutral ones, and fucking Jillicar, who proceeds to almost fucking kill El Shay and fucking bolt Did I Damn. So they fucking run off. But not before Morgan managed to fucking put Vasir into the plane, the ethereal plane, where he met Nethril-Hotep. So that was fucking fun. But I managed to fucking make a diplomacy check with Nethril-Hotep to fucking divert blame, because basically one of the skeletons Blythe is inhabiting now is one of fucking Hastor's minions. So, Nethril-Hotep was a little pissed that we were attacking fucking Hastor's minions. But I was like, look, dude, I don't want to fucking attack, this guy's minions. I just want to stay out of fucking shit and do my own thing. Like, he keeps fucking inserting himself here. So, we managed to get Lundy back. And so that's when, after all that stuff happened, we decided to enact phase 2 of our plan to take over Skullport, which was remove the Merchant Lord. So Brianna made a mess of some of his more illicit activities that he would need to go deal with personally. So we got him out of town, and lucky for us, the path he was taking just so happened to be right in the path of the old green dragon from so many adventures ago. And thankfully for us, it was a little too distracted with a bunch of goblins. So we managed to fucking ambush the caravan. I managed to disable the cart. fucking Syrian I mean, Syrian fucking tried his best, but like, there's some fucking pretty nasty fucking things here. So like Syrian's just like firing bow after bow after bow after bow into like this fucking minotaur, and it's like, fucking Lundy gets his fucking ass murdered. Like, the only thing that saved him is he had a hero point left. So the dwarf comes out of the caravan and he's pretty fucking pissed because Kalitz has managed to put down a bunch of methods. They're basically, they look like imps, like the classical version of an imp, little devil looking dude with horns and wings and shit. But they're elemental creatures. Well, they're actually para elemental creatures. Most of them are. Like, there are fire, earth, wind, and water, but most of them are things like ooze, smoke, ice, dust, lightning, stuff like that. So he summons up a bunch of dust and smoke elementals. I mean, not elementals, methods. And, they're providing a good cover, which allows Sasha to come in, and she snaps that fucker's neck. So what we do to him is we fucking pin his dick to a tree with a broken dagger. No, we pin his dick to a tree with a broken nail and then give him a broken dagger. And we're like, look, you can cut your dick off or you can fucking sit here and starve to death. And just to give you a little incentive, we catch it on fire. And unbeknownst to him, I made him smell like dragon pussy, which got the fucking green dragon's attention. So even though he did cut off his own dick, that dragon still fucking killed him. So with another obstacle out of our way, we decide to go visit the mayor. And also by this time, Lundy had decided to NPC Vasir in favor of playing his brother, a half-ogre barbarian by the name of V. Who's basically Nappa from Dragon Ball Z. So we go there to the mayor's house. V knocks down the door because he doesn't know his own strength. So we go in and we make a deal with the mayor. Basically, you get some of the merchants, lords, monetary ventures. We'll get the rest, and if there's, and we'll help each other out from there. And that's where that one ended. So yes, I'm fucking done. I'm done with these. I can go to sleep. Whew. So it's funny because this game is kind of parallel CJ's game in that Rasputin and Rob's characters in both respective games they kind of have similar goals. I mean, not similar goals. They have similar methodology. Like, they're big proponents of education, big proponents of wealth equality, big proponents of free healthcare, that kind of stuff. But like, where Rob is doing it for evil purposes, so we decided to do this, and our first step in this was taking down the Assassin's Guild, because we wanted to get the Thieves Guilds on our side before we make any overt moves. Have the underworld in our pocket. So we find out where the Thieves Guild is, and we paint it to the party as like, oh, hey, this. Let's do it. This is totally good. I mean, who wants assassins? Sputin is, like, generally doing it because he thinks it's the right thing to do and he wants to help people. So, basically, I can't remember if I talked about this in the last update, but Brianna Moloch, Ike Halen's character, and I have basically gotten together and have set up a little group within the group because we're like, you know what? We could do a better job of running Skullport than fucking Reynolds or anybody else could do. Oh, thank fucking fuck, last video. So it's 4 in the fucking morning now, so that means I'm probably gonna get a grand total of 5 hours before I have to wake up, pack, and wash my fucking ass. So that's gonna be fun. Although I think technically I could take a shower now. But then I had to wait up until my fucking hair dries or else my pillows get all wet and that'd fucking be weird and gross. Anyways, fucking Sykes games in their fucking city. Nobody. So we get down there and we managed to get through the first Guardian, which I can't remember what it was, but Lundy fucking ripped through it. We managed to crack into the Thieves Guild, and we actually get fucking lucky because the first fucking person we run into is the leader of the Thieves Guild. It also just so happens that it